All right, we're here with David, and David is at the tail end of his diabetic treatment program. He started in late March of 2017. And do you recall what your A1C was then?
7.2.
7.2. And how long had you been a diabetic, David?
15, 16 years.
And you were having some issues with your eyes. Tell me about what was going on with your eyes.
I had swelling in the eyes, and I had to have shots in them.
You had shots?
Edema in my eyes, that's what it was.
Edema in the eyes? We've got a fly flying around. And so, how many shots do you think you had over the years?
I quit counting over when it got to 100. So
Over 100 shots in his eyes. Now we know eyes are one of the complication areas of diabetes, and it is now August of 2017, 5 months into the program. And we did a blood test about a month ago, and your A1C, do you recall what that was?
5.3.
5.3. And David is no longer on any medications, is that right?
Yes, sir.
So he's no longer taking any meds, and his A1C is 5.3, his blood sugars are running in the normal ranges. So he's basically not a diabetic at this point. He's had some kidney issues over the years. We're focusing on them now, trying to restore the health of the kidneys. But tell me what you just told me about your eye doctor appointment.
Went to the retina specialist, and I'd been going for the last 8 years or so very often, sometimes every 2 weeks, and getting shots and things. And then
What was the condition? What was the problem?
edema in the eyes, swelling in the
So it's
eyes.
swelling of the vessels of his eyes. Go ahead.
And he told me when he saw me as a doctor saw me, and then the fellow saw me first. So he said that the swelling was better than it was 6 months ago, and better, is normal, more normal, and that he probably wouldn't have to see me again for 6 months to a year. And then the real doctor came in, he said the same thing. He said, well, let's be on the safe side, let's see you every 6 months, see you every 6 months next time, and then a year after that.
So basically your retinopathy has normalized?
Yes, has.
No more shots? You haven't had a shot in your eye in a long time, right?
No.
Now, I can't think of anything that would be much worse than a shot in the eye. And so, I mean, for you to have 100 shots in your eye is just staggering to me. But I got to tell you, David qualified for our program, followed everything perfectly, and is now no longer a diabetic, on no medicines, and a major complication, a visual complication, breaking down of the vessels of his eyes, has now gone. So blindness, I think we may have prevented. And so it's been a pleasure working with you, and we got a little more to do to tidy things up, but for the most part, the diabetic part of this case is very much under control, and I'm really happy for you.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.